Interleague play is back in full swing in Major League Baseball. Is it good for the sport? Hey everybody, this is Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Major League Baseball. So Interleague play is back. It's in full swing in Major League Baseball, and of course the questions will start. Is it good for the sport? Now for every Yankees, Mets, Cubs, White Sox, Dodgers, Angels, or Giants, A's series, you have your Tigers, Rockies, you have your Pirates, Indians, and that's where the controversy really comes in. Are these series all good for Major League Baseball, and is there too much interleague play? Well, a few weeks back I dealt with this issue briefly when I talked about the Cubs Red Sox series at Fenway Park. Now, at the time I said that that was great for baseball, and it is. You had two classic teams in one of the classic stadiums in baseball, and it's just a good thing to promote the sport. But, just like anything else, too much of a good thing is overkill, and I think interleague play is overkill, and for that reason, I'm not really a big fan of it. I think there's too much of it. I think 18 games is way too many for each team. I think it should be pared back. Yes, you do have to have your city rivalry series like Cubs, White Sox, Yankees, Mets, and so forth. Even Phillies, Red Sox is kind of a regional rivalry, and that's pretty good. But when you start getting into teams like the Diamondbacks and the Marlins and things like that, that beyond their natural rivals don't really have anybody regionally to play, that's where it starts to become overkill and get boring. And that's the problem. I think baseball needs to pare it back to about 12 games. And one other thing I would do is in a series where you have like Yankees, Mets, a natural rivalry, pare it back to 3 games per year instead of 6. And then have the home parks alternate year by year. Because I think 3 games is just enough to whet the appetite of the fans. It's the old less is more theorem, and that's the way to go. Less is more. 3 games is enough. 6 is overkill. I know you want to get both fans involved in both stadiums, but you know what? It's not a big deal. Now, it might be a big deal in New York coming up because you got Derek Jeter coming back. He potentially could get his 3,000th hit in Citi Field, and that's going to be a big story because, as you know, the Mets have always been second-class citizens in New York. If Jeter was to get the hit there, I think it would be just a circus. And you have Met fans trashing him all over the place, and you got to wonder, would they stand up and applaud for this guy? But you know what? That's an argument for another day. But for now, in talking interleague play, I say less is more. But what do you guys say? What's your favorite team, and what's their rival, and what do you think about interleague play? Should it be kept by baseball? Should it be trimmed back? Or should it be eliminated altogether? Hit me up at This Week in Red and let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.